Good evening, and welcome back. Not everyone who walks into your life is meant to stay in it. Some people arrive only to teach you something about love, patience, maybe, or plain kindness, and then, quietly, without a scene, they go. That is not always a loss. Sometimes it is closer to a season finishing its work and handing things over to the next one. Tonight, let's sit with that idea slowly, the way you'd watch dew disappear off a lawn. Look at the grass early enough and it's covered in it, hundreds of small, exact drops, each one holding a little bent piece of the morning inside it. By 9, most of them are gone. Not stolen, not wasted. The sun simply asked for them back, the way it does every day, and the grass doesn't hold a grudge about it. It just keeps growing. Some people are like that early light on your lawn, real while they're there, and gone by the time you'd think to call it strange. Some contact only lasts as long as a gust does. Watch tall grass and wind, it bends hard in one direction, then lets go and straightens again, but not to exactly where it started. There's a fraction of a lean left in it, one you'd only notice if you'd watched it before the wind came through. People do that to us too. They pass, we bend, and then we straighten, a little changed, in a shape we didn't choose and don't need to explain to anyone. Behind the grass in that same frame, the mountains don't move at all. They were there before the wind arrived, and they'll be there after it's gone somewhere else entirely. That's not a judgment on the wind, it isn't supposed to stay, and asking it to would be asking it to stop being wind. Some of the people in your life are mountains. Most, honestly, are wind. Both are allowed. The unfair thing would be expecting the second kind to behave like the first. A wave doesn't apologize for going back out. It arrives, reaches as far up the sand as it has strength for, touches your feet if you're standing close enough, and then it's pulled back before you've finished feeling it. That's simply what a wave is for. It was never going to sit still at your ankles all evening. If you've ever missed someone who was only ever going to be a wave, that isn't a failure of judgment on your part. It's just what waves do. Here's the part worth noticing, though: the sand remembers the shape of the water for a moment after it's gone. A darker patch, smoothed and cool, before the next dry gust erases it too. That's what a person who passed through leaves in you, not their permanent presence, but a texture you carry for a while. Not everything that leaves a mark was meant to stay attached to it. Some marks are just proof that something real touched you once. A sunflower spends its whole short life turned toward one thing. Not several, one. It follows the sun across the sky each day, faithfully, the way you might follow one person's voice across a crowded room without meaning to. And then the season ends. The flower doesn't turn anymore. It bows its head, dries out, and lets its seeds go wherever the wind decides to take them. That single-minded devotion was never wasted just because it had a season on it instead of forever. You can love someone completely and still not be owed their whole future. Full attention isn't the same promise as permanence, it never was, even though we like to pretend the two come as a set. Some people give you the sunflower kind of love, total, warm, entirely present, and finite. If you spend the whole time waiting for it to become something else, you miss the actual gift, which was the turning itself, not the guarantee that it would never stop. There's a sailboat out past those tulips, small and pale against all that blue, clearly going somewhere. You happen to be standing on this shore when it crosses your view close enough to notice the shape of its sail, too far to ever know the name painted on its side. That's most of the people who pass through a life. You share a stretch of water for a few minutes. Then the boat keeps its course, because it always had one, and you were never really its destination. The tulips themselves only bloom for about 2 weeks a year, and nobody plants them expecting an argument about that. You don't skip the garden in April because the flowers won't last past May. You go and look at them anyway, because 2 weeks of that color is still 2 weeks of that color. Some people are exactly this kind of brief and exactly this worth showing up for, if you can let go of needing it to be June as well. Eventually the field gets cut. All that gold stalk, months of quiet growing, comes down in an afternoon, and for a while the ground looks almost bare, almost sorry for itself. But nothing about that field was wasted. The grain goes on to feed someone, somewhere, long after the stalks themselves are gone. A person who leaves your life doesn't take back what they grew in you while they were there. What they gave you keeps feeding you, long after the leaving. And the field itself isn't finished either, it's just resting between one shape and the next. Bare ground in October is not the same as ruined ground. Come spring, something will grow there again, maybe wheat, maybe something the farmer hadn't planned on. You are allowed the same quiet stretch after someone leaves. Empty for a season is not the same thing as empty for good, whatever it feels like on the actual afternoon the field gets cut. Maybe that's the whole practical use of grief like this, it teaches you to hold people the way mourning grass holds dew. Fully, while it's there. Without a fist around it. You don't love someone less because you know the visit has an end on it somewhere. If anything, you tend to pay closer attention, the way you'd actually look at dew instead of walking past it, once you understood it wouldn't be there by lunch. So if someone walked with you for a season and then kept walking without you, you don't have to reframe it as a wound. It might just have been exactly the length it was supposed to be, a wave, a wind, a flower with one bright, honest summer in it. Thank you for spending this stretch of the evening here. Whoever's walked with you for a while and left, and whoever's still walking beside you, both are worth being grateful for. Good night.